Hello everyone and welcome to Tuesday. Let me tell you a little bit about how my morning went. This morning was a big deal because it was Mal's first day back to school. Once again, she doesn't have students today, but this entire week is going to be like training and classes and things like that, but she still has to wake up early. So she woke up early, I woke up early, and then I helped her take some of her stuff down to the car and take care of some things like that. But after I was done and she was on her way, I was still really tired and I was like, I'm going to sleep a little bit more. So I came back up here, got back in bed, and I'd only been in bed for maybe a minute when I started hearing this. And it was the sound of a cat trying to cover something up on the hardwood floor. And at first I was like, cat, stop. The cat would stop for a sec and then the cat would go back to doing it. And I was like, man, I just wanted to sleep. Why is this so difficult? And then I realized if the cat is doing this, you know, perpetually, then maybe I should check it out. So I got up and there was some poop. There was some poop on the floor and I was like, oh good. A cat didn't poop on the floor, but it looked like a cat had had a very nasty poop in the bathroom and it had followed them around a little bit. So there was a poop mark on the floor, and then I looked around nearby and there was another poop mark and another poop mark, and I was like, oh my god, this is not the best way to start my day. So I went and got some stuff to clean it up with, and I cleaned it all up, and then I was like, crap, literally, this is probably on a cat. So I took a paper towel and I wiped Kepler, and he was clean, and I'm like, oh boy, it's Sagan. So I wiped Sagan, and there was poop everywhere. And I was like, man, this is not how I envisioned my morning starting, especially since I wanted to get a little more sleep. So I wiped Sagan up a little bit, and then I realized that it wasn't just on his exit hole. It was everywhere. I mean, he had it like up his legs and on his tail, and I'm like, how did you do this? So I had to give him a bath. I had to draw the hot water and warm water and give him a bath. And to be honest, he's a trooper. He did really well. I mean, in the past, Mal and I have given them baths for things like that, and it's not gone so well, but this time was kind of easy. I mean, he still wasn't super happy about it, but he handled it pretty well, and I got him all cleaned up and dried off, and then I put him back on the ground, and I got in bed, and I could hear him washing himself because he was wet. He was trying to, you know, get himself dry. And then he finally cleaned himself that way, so that was nice. But that was my morning. But now, it is later, and I'm up and awake and trying to get some stuff done. That was a really, really interesting morning. Not as bad as the Vominator morning. Not as bad as opening up your eyes, seeing Kepler there vomit all over you. Well, not on you, just on your bed. That was worse, but this was a pretty close second. Come on, bud, you gonna get it? Huh? You gonna get the toy? Yeah. There it is. There it is. You gonna get it? Oh boy. He's such a vocal cat when you play with him. It's crawling up you. It's on you. You're getting careless. Sagan. There it goes. There it goes. There it goes. Yeah. I don't remember exactly who sent us this toy, but this was a toy that was sent to us by a viewer. Thank you, whoever it was that sent this, because this is honestly probably Sagan's favorite toy in the entire universe. And we tried to play with both of the cats before bed, but it's such a joy to do that. I think one of the problems is, I read a comment the other day that was like, when are there going to be more Sagan and Kepler videos? Those are my favorite type of videos. And I don't know, it's weird because I feel like in some ways you end up taking the cats for granted because, you know, when you first get them, they're new and fascinating, and then after they've lived with you for a while, they're just a part of your family, you know, which is a good thing. But at the same time, it's kind of sad because we do stop filming things like this, and I feel like there's still things that we filmed or haven't filmed that, you know, people haven't seen. You know, there's things that maybe Sagan and Kepler can do or have done in the past that people haven't seen that would be fun to watch, but we should probably make more videos because it's fun to see. It's fun to see them right. Come on, kitten. Come on, kitten. You want it? And when he finally gets it, he'll actually walk around the house with it. Here, boy. I'll let him get it in a minute. Right after I make him run in circles a little bit. Come on. Come on. Come on. Alright. You got it. He laid down.
Now I'm too tired.
He says you wore me out, Dad. You can't do this. Anyway. I'm actually going to end it here. This is probably a weird stopping point, but it's fine. We still have like 2.5 weeks until PAX, and I'm feeling really good about it right now. Today was just a really good day back. I know it was Mal's day back, but in a way it was my day back as well. And besides the little oil spill out of Sagan's butthole that we had earlier this morning, I did pretty well. I actually got a lot done, so if I can keep up this pace, we will have no problems going to PAX, and there won't be any late nights before we leave like there normally is. So keeping my fingers crossed that I can keep up the pace. Can you keep up the pace? Huh? Can you keep up the pace? Huh? Yeah? Yeah? You want it? It's behind you. It's behind you. Yeah? You better get it. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. And as always, let's meet back tomorrow. Shall we? There you go. Because I heard sorry, that's my impression of Pharrell's Happy, which is a pretty good song, by the way. I remember when I first heard it, I was like, huh, usually whenever I hear, whatever the popular song is, I'm not all that impressed, but I actually really like that song. Anyway.
Do you see the way the words cross from one page to the next?
There is something underneath it all. Some kind of map. Where is it supposed to lead?
Your father and I managed to make out bits of a prophecy scrawled across these pages. It was written by an assassin like us, who long ago held a piece of Eden. His name was Altair.